the sites, Inec chairman may sneak out of Nigeria. You cannot say it is not your fault. Obasanjo to Buhari. Thank you for tuning in to this news. Kindly listen to the details carefully. Olusegun Obasanjo has urged President Muhammadu Buhari to take all necessary steps to keep his pledge to hold free and fair elections in Nigeria. This call was mentioned in a widely circulated statement that the former president allegedly issued and signed on Monday night. Obasanjo urged the head of the Independent National Electoral Commission to swiftly address these problems and hold new elections in areas where there have been allegations of beavers manipulation in response to the apparent incoherent election results and the purported irregularities that marred the polls in some states and caused unrest in the society. President Muhammadu Buhari was addressed by Obasanjo, who claimed that the president could no longer invoke Inec's responsibility as a defense because the outcome had already been decided. Part of the statement reads as follows: if the chairman can delay polls for 4 days before the election, he can take all necessary steps to correct the mistakes of the previous 2 days. Without beavers, no result would be acceptable. And without uploading through a server, no result would be acceptable. May your plans and hopes for living a heritage of free, fair, transparent, and credible elections come true. Mr. President, please, Mr. President, don't let anyone tell you that it is irrelevant or that Inec is to blame for the issue. Under no circumstances should you be seen to be part of the compromise or collaboration. It will be both your issue and the problem of the country once the die is cast. The Inec chairman could smuggle himself out of the nation or retreat to his ivory tower. Your Excellency, thank you for hearing me out. Before the concluded correlation of the election results, the ex-president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, wrote to the President Muhammadu Buhari, that he should not allow his 8 years tenure to just go like that. Since the president wants to leave his tenure a free, a honest, and without no blemish, then he should talk to the Inec chairman, because all the coalition results are fake. And he's admonishing him that this Inec chairman can actually leave the country tomorrow and nothing will affect him, but only the citizens of Nigeria will be affected. We don't want a result that is not uploaded on beavers. The promise before now was that the results will be posted on beavers, and that is where everybody will have access to it. It will not be corrected nor people changing the results. But during this election, it was not free and fair. 1. Number 2, the beavers, the polling unit results were not uploaded, and this has caused a lot of chaos in most states. In most states, there was no free election and fair election. People were wounded, ballot boxes were snatched, and this is a disaster. And part of the letter he wrote was, let me appeal to the chairman of Inec. If his hands are clean to save Nigeria from the looming danger and disaster which is just waiting to happen, if the chairman can postpone elections for 4 days to the election, he can do everything to rectify the errors of the last 2 days. No beavers, no result to be acceptable. Your Excellency, sir, tension is building up, and please let all elections that do not pass the credibility and transparency test be cancelled and be brought back with areas where elections were disrupted for next Saturday, March 4th, 2003, and beavers and servers officials be changed. To know which stations or polling units were manipulated, let a committee of Inec staff and representatives of the 4 major political parties with the chairman of Nigerian Bar Association look into what must be done to have each free elections next Saturday. Mr. President, may your plan and hope for leaving a legacy of free, fair, transparent, and credible elections be realized. Mr. President, please don't let anybody say to you that it does not matter or it is the problem of Inec. On no account should you be seen as part of the coalition or compromise. When the die is cast, it will be your problem and that of the nation. Mr. President still has few more months to be the president of Nigeria, so that he will not face a lot of problems, and after his regime, people will not remember him for good. It is better that he sees to everything and make sure that everything is fine back, instead of people hurling curses and whatsoever on him. Whereby the Northern Coalition has also responded to the letter the ex-president said. Elections under Obasanjo were full of malpractices. His letter is callous, should be disregarded. Northern Coalition CNG said. Now, the Northern Coalition has said that the former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who is calling for the cancellation of already conducted elections. He further urged President Buhari to reschedule, but under his own tenure, Obasanjo should not be the person to speak of irregular electoral practices, going by his record of inconsistencies with elections while in office. What's your view concerning the letter ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo wrote to President Muhammadu Buhari that he should rearrange his steps? Kindly share your comments in the comment section. Thank you for staying tuned. Enjoy the rest of your day.